Guys, today I have a matching GE washer and electric dryer set. Right now this one's got a heavy load of towels going, just filled all the way up with water. You can hear it. As soon as I open the lid, it's going to shut it down, but you'll be able to see. You can hear it running, that agitator. One thing about these is they spin really fast, and the agitator is super strong and does an excellent job with a two-part agitator. So the clothes get really clean. Nice big capacity on these guys as well. Tons of different options and settings here. So pretty much anything you want to get washed, you're going to be able to handle in this one here. Nice compact size on them as well. So I'm going to come back and show you the drain works. Got a nice fast smooth final spin cycle. And then once it's all done, we'll move the clothes over to the dryer and show you that the dryer is working perfect. Now for the hookup of your washer, you might consider a set of steel braided hoses like this pack here. I've got a link to both of these in the description. If you have trouble finding it, you can just click that. Also supports the channel, so we really appreciate that. But you can see here you've got blue for cold water, red, so it's easy to keep them apart. Now the steel braided is important because the cheap rubber ones have a tendency to swell and burst, and you definitely don't want that happening, especially if you're not home. And then a surge protector, there's many different styles, and I got a couple linked in the description. I kind of like this one because I'm always plugging other things in, but you can also get dedicated ones. You just want to make sure that it's 900 joules or higher, and that's going to protect your washing machine and the electronics on it. This one also has I believe that's a 4-foot cable on it too. So something like that to protect the electronics on it, super important. And this pretty much covers the washer. All right, draining the water out nice and fast. Getting right to it. All right, full speed on the spin cycle now. Drain's drained all the water out. Go ahead and lift it up. It's going to shut it down. It's got some nice brakes on there. And we'll let that go ahead and finish up and move these clothes over to the dryer. All right, now when talking about hooking up the dryer, a couple of things you're going to need. You're going to need to find out what type of power cord you're going to need. These are all considered accessories, and they do not come with a new dryer or a used dryer typically. This is a 3-prong power cord. It's like that there. Has 3 hookups for the back, and it's 30 amp. You want to make sure you don't get a 50 amp that has a straight one here. That's for a stove. You want to make sure you get the right one for a dryer. And I've got these linked in the listing description also for you there. Now this is a 4-prong, so it looks a little different, but it still has the L there versus a straight one, because they also sell this in a 50 amp for a stove. Very similar, so you want to make sure you get the right one for a dryer. You can take a picture of your plug in your laundry room and match it up, make sure you get the right one. This goes on the back of the dryer, and then it extends out to wherever your wall hookup is. Super important to make sure you get one. It's easy to use. A lot of them have a flathead screwdriver on it to tighten it down. I like these wings here. You could just do it by hand. It's so much easier because every 3 or 4 months you're going to want to take this off and clean it out, so this makes it a lot easier to do. And then lastly, I always recommend a good dryer sheet, and I do not do fabric softener in any of the washers that I use or the one at home. Fabric softener is like putting glue in your machine. Eventually it gums everything up. Use 2 or 3 of these and you get the same softness effect on your clothes, but it doesn't mess anything up. So that's kind of the essentials there for your dryer. All right, now we've got the washer cleared out. You see nice large capacity on that one there. Got this super heavy towel load moved over to the matching electric dryer. And we've got it set on time dry, which is a high heat setting. You've got some additional heat settings here. You can turn the little buzzer at the end on or off, and you just turn this to start, which I'll show you again here in a sec. I'm going to show you that it is heating like it's supposed to. So it's about 77 degrees on top of the dryer. Go ahead and open this up. See, everything's tumbling. Nice bright light. Now the heat comes out of the back here. So this is where it's going to heat. Then the heat gets pulled out of these little holes where the heating element is, and then right through this right here. This is the lint trap. So lint trap's going to catch the heat or any additional lint. So you're going to pull this out and make sure it gets clean and cleared before each and every load. And then it goes down and out the back of the dryer where you would hook up your vent hose. So that's it there. Close that up, and now we're going to turn to start. All right, so I'm going to let those finish up. Shouldn't take the full 70 minutes, but probably just let it rip for that long. and be good to go. We'll get these listed up for sale. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. Do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thanks. You guys have a great day.